New Fraggle Rock figures from Boss Fight Studio. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle 112 collective figures from Mezco Toys go up for pre-order. An update on the Masters of the Universe Masterverse 2-Bad figure from Mattel. Hasbro is going to be doing a new Indiana Jones live stream next week, and a whole lot more. So let's jump right into it. Yo, you action figure enthusiasts out there, JC here, and welcome to a Friday edition of TNInews. As always, we've got a lot to cover today, and let's start off with a story, breaking news you might say. Just a short while ago, the company Boss Fight Studio put up for pre-order their first wave of Fraggle Rock figures. So, based on the old classic cable series, more Jim Henson Muppets. So this first wave is going to include the characters Red, Gobo, Uncle Traveling Matt, and then there's also a 2-pack featuring the Architect Dozer and the Cotterpin Dozer. Now all of these, including the 2-pack, are $39.99 each, so $40, which I believe is the same price that their Popeye figures are going for. The figures are about 5 inches tall, around that. But I guess I would consider this a 6-inch scale line. Now, there is one other figure that has been up for pre-order for a little while now. It is the Flange Dozer figure. So that's also part of their Fraggle Rock line. So all of these are available at places like our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. Now jumping over to Mezco Toys. So this week, finally going up for pre-order are their Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They're releasing all 4 turtles together as a box set. So they had previously previewed some of these figures before. So the set is going to cost you $400, but again, it does include all 4 turtles. You get all their signature weapons. You get multiple heads for each figure. You get some soft goods with the masks and such. So, overall, these look pretty cool to me. I mean, for me personally, just, I don't live, eat, and breathe turtles, and I feel like I've gotten enough turtles from other companies. Also, I'm just not a huge 112 collective person, so, I probably will pass on these. But if you are a big turtle fan, or you do like the 112 collective stuff, this might be something that you want to check out. These are available for pre-order. This box set is available for pre-order at both of our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. And according to the release dates given, we should be seeing these December of next year. Mezco also announced that on January 12th, they're going to be doing 112 Day. No other details at this time, but I assume they're going to start revealing some new product on that day. So whatever they show off, we'll be sure to bring you coverage of on TNI. Now, sticking with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Playmates Toys also yesterday officially announced some new 6-inch figures that they're releasing. They're dubbing them Ninja Elite figures. These are single-pack releases. So the 4 figures include a Shredder figure and Triceraton, and I'm pretty sure these are the exact same figures that they recently released in those 2-packs. So now they're basically re-releasing them in individual packaging. And then also from their movie line, we're getting new versions of Leo and Michelangelo, which from what I can tell looks like the same movie figures, only now they've included soft goods, trench coats, and hats to go along with the figures. So all 4 of these figures are going to be sold at most major retailers. In fact, I believe Walmart has already started to get these in stock, but Amazon and Target should also be carrying them. I'm not sure if online e-tailers will, probably eventually, but like I said, these aren't really new figures per se. They're just kind of reissues in single carded packaging. Whether Playmates actually expands this line and starts doing new figures is really hard to tell. My initial feeling is no, they will not, but like I said, time will tell. For you Masters of the Universe Masterverse fans, I just want to give you an update on that 2-Bad figure. So basically, I just wanted to let you know, it looks like that places will start putting this figure up for pre-order or even order. I don't think there'll be a huge window from when it goes up for pre-order and when it'll actually be available. But looks like March 31st of this year. Now, I've seen some people reporting that this is a Target exclusive. That is not the case. This will be available at places like our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. It is possible, Target might get first dibs of it. Technically, I should say, because I know like there's a e-tailer, Walmart, that's already had some limited ones. They always seem to get Masterverse figures, I think, directly from overseas first. But it is not a Target exclusive. Whether Target gets it first or puts it up first before March 31st, I don't know. But for the rest of the e-tailers out there, again, I would expect to see that figure be put up on the website. Could be earlier, especially if things change. I mean, again, that Walmart place has already started to sell some. But March 31st is the latest that we should be seeing that figure become available. So, and, like I said, it may start showing up at some place like Target a little bit sooner before that. Now jumping into a little bit of video game news on the Arcade 1-Up front. So this week, Arcade 1-Up announced several new products or machines that they're going to be releasing. They had these on display at this week's CES convention. So they are getting into, I guess, the Casino-Cade business and doing this Wheel of Fortune Casino-Cade Deluxe machine. I know it doesn't actually put out any money. It's going to cost around $600 is what it looks like the price is going to be on that one. Honestly, I'm not sure what the appeal of this is. When you go to Vegas or a casino and play these things, you're playing to win money. And this, that's not an option. So I don't know. Maybe there is a market for this, for home machines of this. I don't know. But nevertheless, Arcade 1-Up is doing one. They also are doing what I would consider a travel version of their Infinity game table. So instead of calling it a table, they're now calling it a board, and basically it doesn't have legs. I assume it's lighter, seems to have a bit smaller screen. I have their Infinity game table, which I actually like quite a bit, and you can take the legs off on the game table. But if this is lighter, it definitely would make it better for like traveling and stuff if you wanted to take it with you on vacation or what have you. So I assume that's what the thinking is behind this one. But they announced that, and then they also announced some new what they're calling Deluxe Edition arcade machines. So these basically are a little bit taller than their regular arcade machines. These don't actually have risers, so they're all one piece. So you're getting essentially the machine without the riser. So I would say this is probably the closest you're getting to an authentic looking arcade machine cabinet. And they're doing their signature games: Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, the Class of '81, which is Miss Pac-Man and Galaga, and then also Mortal Kombat. So those are the new products that they announced at CES this past week. Super 7 has been announcing several new reaction lines. So they announced today that they're going to be doing Princess Bride reaction figures. They also showed off the second wave of their Munsters reaction figures. Super 7 also gave us our first look at their fifth wave of GIJoe reaction figures. So this wave is going to include the Crimson Guard commanders, Tomax and Zaymot. We're also going to get new versions of Duke and Snake Eyes based on their appearance in the Weather Dominator episode when they got captured by Cobra and were put in the arena, the game arena. We're also getting Mutt and Junkyard in this wave. Some army builders, a Cobra Soldier with a camo pattern on it, and then for GIJoe, an MP Guard. And then there's a female, looks like Strato Viper almost, I'm not sure, some type of female Cobra figure. I'm not sure which one that is. And finally also the red laser character, which I think was originally part of Action Force, if I'm not mistaken. But Wave 5 is going up for pre-order sometime next week, according to Super 7. For McFarlane Toys, going up for pre-order this week were the new DC Multiverse Mr. Freeze figure, along with the blue and gray version of the Hush Batman, the Nightfall Catwoman, and the Infinite Frontier Joker figure. So all four of these figures went up for pre-order. Freeze is not on the Amazon website. I'm not sure why Amazon didn't put up Freeze. And then I think some of these have already sold out at Big Bad Toy Store. Like I think Freeze is already sold out. But I know all four figures are currently available at Entertainment Earth. Real quick, just a reminder on the Marvel Legend front, next week on the 10th, which is Tuesday, we will be seeing the full reveal of the X-Men Marvel Legend Wave, which will be going up for pre-order that day by 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Again, at places like our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. We've seen all the regular figures in that wave, which includes the Astonishing Cyclops and Emma Frost figures, Corsair from the Starjammers, Kid Omega, Monet, Chamber, and Fang. We still don't know for sure what the Build-A-Figure for the wave. That is essentially what the reveal will be next week. The going theory is the GIJoe character from the Starjammers, but again, we'll know for sure by next week. So if you're wanting to add these to your collection, again, look for the pre-orders to open up next Tuesday. Also going up for pre-order should be the next wave of those 3.75-inch Marvel Retro figures. That's the wave with the classic Spider-Woman, the Luke Cage, and the Doctor Doom. So that should be going up on the 18th. There'll be a couple of other Marvel Legends going up this month. I believe two different fan channel exclusives. One should be Spider-Man related, and then the other one, I'm not exactly sure yet what those are, but I know one should be Spider-Man related and then the other not. But those should be going up for pre-order sometime in January as well, I think towards the end of the month. Now, whether we see anything else this month, I don't know, but I suspect we'll probably get a Marvel live stream sometime next month. But definitely no live streams for Marvel this month. Now, speaking of live streams and Hasbro, however, they did announce that next week on the 11th, we're going to be getting an Indiana Jones live stream. Now, I've been doing some checking on this, and, I was kind of expecting at the very least the rest of the Wave 1 figures that they announced back in October would be going up for pre-order. Now, right now, only 2 of the figures from Wave 1, the Tot and the Indiana Jones figures, are officially available for pre-order. But again, they showed us the entire wave back in October. But from what I can tell, those rest of those figures are not actually going up for pre-order this week or this month even. The only thing that I've been able to determine going up for pre-order for Indiana Jones is a store exclusive, which I believe will be that Club Obi-Wan figure that we saw images for, from overseas, which again, I believe is going to be a Target store exclusive. That should be going up for pre-order this week. But you can see an image of that figure here, which comes via Rob versus Toys. So, but what else they showed during the live stream next week, I'm not entirely sure. I'm thinking maybe they might start previewing some of the movie product for the new movie. But whatever it is, we'll have full coverage up at TNI, and the live stream kicks off on the Hasbro YouTube channel starting at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. And then finally going up for pre-order today at places like Big Bad Toy Stores, the new Hot Toys Clone Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi figure. So this figure is going to have multiple pairs of hands. You're going to get a chest guard, a pair of shoulder guards, a cape, his lightsaber hilt, the Clone Trooper helmet, a hologram figure of Anakin Skywalker, a Holocaster, binoculars, and a figure stand. So this figure is going to cost you $294.99 and should be out sometime next year. So probably the middle of next year is when this figure is slated for release. But again, it is available for pre-order now at places like Big Bad Toy Store. Okay, so that's it for today. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything I talked about down in the comment section below. Like this video if you're so inclined, and if you're new to the channel, please think about subscribing to it. I'd really appreciate it. You should also hit the bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. As always, guys, stay safe out there. Have a great weekend, and until next time, I'll catch you later.
Hey, thanks for watching today's video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. And be sure to head over to the Toy News International and Marvelous News message boards communities. It's a great place to talk toys and win cool contests like $100 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store. And remember, action figures are great.